guys, and welcome to a very exciting video. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Lucy. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. Please do hit subscribe. You've joined us on a very exciting one. And if you're already subscribed, welcome back. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Now, as you can probably tell, I'm very excited to film this video. I'm also a little bit nervous. I'm also in a new location. I know, crazy things are happening today. If you've been following me over on my social media, you will know I've been working on a little secret project for the last month and a half, and today I'm actually going to be sharing it with you guys. If you do enjoy this video and you are excited about what I'm about to show you, please do smash a big thumbs up and let's just get into it. So as you all know, I love talking about drama school auditions on my channel, all those kind of things. And what some of you may or may not know is that I am obsessed with organization. I love stationery, I love planners, I love anything to do with keeping organized and also looking cute at the same time. So I have decided to create 3 audition planners for you guys. Now, I'm going to talk through each of them one at a time, but first I'm just going to give you a quick overview of why I decided to do this. When I was auditioning for drama school, I had endless notebooks full of lists and tables and information about all the different schools I was auditioning for, all the different audition details, all the different material I had to use, and sometimes it got a bit stressful knowing where all the information was. So what I decided to do for you guys is go through all my old notebooks and kind of collate together all the lists and tables that I made into 3 really succinct, hopefully very useful sheets for you guys to use when you're planning your auditions. If you want to know where you can get these sheets, then make sure to wait until the end of the video because they are absolutely free and super easy for you guys to get a hold of. I've got a blank version and a filled in version to kind of show you guys how I would use them. So let's get into it. The first sheet is your drama school research sheet. So on this sheet, you can fill in all the different schools that you're looking at. Obviously, if you're considering more than 6 schools, then print off 2 or 3 of these sheets. As I said before, they're completely free, so you can use as many as you want. In this sheet, you can fill in the school name, the location, the course, fees and funding, pros and cons about the school, and then there's a box at the end to decide tick or cross if you want to apply or not. At the bottom, I've left a little space for notes in case you guys have any other things you want to write about the schools that you haven't been able to fit in the table, or that I haven't given you a space for. Here I have a filled in example of how I would have used this sheet. Down the side I've put all the schools I looked at: Erdang, GSA, Lane, RCS, ArtsEd. I actually didn't look at PPA, but I did look at Mount View. I don't know why I wrote PPA on here instead of Mount View, but anyway. And I've just filled in all the information so you can see the locations, what kind of course it is because that was important to me, fees and funding, so whether you can get student finance or not, pros about the school, cons about the schools, and then tick or cross as to whether I would have applied or not. I think this sheet should be really helpful for helping you guys decide where you want to audition, because you really want to audition for the schools that are right for you, because auditions are expensive. They're usually £50 a go, so you don't want to be auditioning for a school that's really not right for you. So hopefully this sheet should help you whittle through all the different amazing schools and pick the ones that are best for you. Moving on to sheet number 2, which you're going to use once you have finished researching what schools you want to audition for and you've decided where you're going to audition. So that means you're going to be moving on to choosing your audition material. Now, people find this a very daunting task because you have to go through each school's audition requirements and make sure that you are prepared for every single one. I think every auditionee's worst nightmare is missing something on the audition spec and turning up with not enough material or the wrong material. So hopefully this sheet should avoid that from happening. On this sheet, you fill in your schools down the side column, and then you can either use it as a tick box, or if you want to write in your song choices and monologue choices, you are more than welcome. So I've given you a space for pre-1965 legit Song 1 and Song 2, contemporary Song 1 and Song 2, a contemporary monologue, a Shakespeare monologue, and I've added an other column at the end. I've added this other column at the end because I know a couple of schools have niche things that they might want you to bring, like a dance solo, or I know at RCS we had to bring a devised piece, so that column should hopefully cover all of those bases. At the bottom, I've got a section called Summary of Material to Prepare, so if I had been using this sheet, I would have just written at the bottom everything that I needed to find. I have also filled in an example of this sheet, which I'm I'm going to show you now. This is my example. As you can see, I've kind of used it as a tick box, but also I've written some things in the boxes. So for example, for Mount View, I needed a song from a list at the recall, so I wrote that in the second song choice. And then at the end, in the other column, you can see I've added a few things like interview, recall song list, and devised piece. I know auditioning for drama school can be daunting, so hopefully this should just lay it all in front of you so you know what you need to do. So onto the third sheet. When you're using this third sheet, you'll have chosen your schools and applied for them and booked your audition date. You will have chosen your audition material and you will basically be ready to go for your audition, and this is where the third sheet is going to come in handy. The third sheet I think may be my personal favourite, and it is the audition planner. So my idea for this sheet is that you would have a different one for each of your auditions. This sheet should keep you super duper organized to make sure that everything runs smoothly on the day of your audition. You don't want to be stressed about things like travel or forgetting something on the day of your audition. You want all of your focus to be going into smashing your audition. On this sheet you can fill in your name, the school you're auditioning for, travel information, accommodation, what you need to pack for the audition, audition material, any questions you may have about the school, and any extra notes that you want to put. I did actually always do something like this just on a piece of paper before all my auditions because it just really made me feel on top of it. I found it really reassuring to look at it the night before my auditions, to know and to remind myself that I was on top of everything and I was ready to go and smash that audition the next day. This is an example of how I would have filled it in. So this one would have been for my Erdang audition, and I've just filled in all the different sections, like when I need to wake up, when I need to leave the hotel, where my mum and I stayed, all the different things I needed to pack for my audition, the audition material I was taking, the questions that I had about the school, and I wrote in the notes the estimated finish time. I really hope that all made sense and you all really like the sheets, and I hope that they will be helpful for you guys. So now onto where you can get them. I've actually set up my own website, which is super exciting, and it is www.lucystewart-adams.com. All of the sheets are going to be on there as a downloadable PDF, and as I said before, they are completely free, so you guys can download them as many times as you want. I've put them up as a PDF so that you guys have the option to print them or download them onto your laptop or tablet. Personally, I'm a pen and paper kind of girl. I always have stuff printed off and I like to write down, but I know some people prefer to fill things out on their laptop or on their tablet. The link to my website will be in the description of this video, so please head over, check it out, and download the sheets if you want to get prepared for your drama school auditions. I really hope you guys find the sheets helpful and it gets you excited about auditioning for drama school, because it is such an exciting process, and trust me, if you're organized, it's going to be even more enjoyable. Thank you guys so much for all your support as always, and thank you for watching this video, and I will hopefully see you again very soon.